there, my darling. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, we talk about fitness, wellness, and lifestyle. And thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload. And you're free to comment down below for anything that you liked or you want to see next time in my uploads. And if you are a regular, I dearly appreciate you for your support. Has been keeping me going. Thank you so much. All your comments are dearly appreciated. Thank you. Don't stop. Continue doing that. I really love that so much. Like, you know, I'm always talking about the core, and I'm not going to leave out other people who've got life situations but also want to try something to deal with those situations and become more comfortable with their lives. These exercises can also be incorporated by people who are going through diastasis recti, and that situation happens to both genders. It's nothing that women only go through. It's also something that men do go through over a certain time of age. So let's start by defining what diastasis recti is. It is a condition characterized by two large vertical muscles in the abdomen known as rectus abdominis. These muscles are normally connected by a band of tissue called linea alba, but in the diastasis recti situation, this muscle stretches and weakens, causing a gap between the muscles. This separation can result in a noticeable bulge or purge in the abdominal area. It's caused by several factors like age, multiple pregnancies, genetics, obesity. Treatment really depends on severity. You can either have cosmetic surgery, or you can just go for physiotherapy. So, my darlings, if you're suspecting anything or you have any concerns about some symptoms that you're seeing, please do consult a healthcare professional. Do not diagnose yourself. That could be a recipe for disaster. Yes, definitely be a recipe for disaster. Consult a professional to assist you and take it from there. Today, we are going to have just 10 exercises that you can totally do at home whilst dealing with this situation. This also goes to the ladies who are complaining that they cannot get back into fitness because they've gone through C-section operation. You can totally do these exercises without feeling any pain.
Let's start off with our stretches. You know how I'm always emphasizing that stretching is very vital every time you do any exercise. We are going to do this 360 rep breathing exercise. Expand those ribs as we inhale to allow air in and slowly relaxing into an exhale. Imagine having a tight corset wrapped around you and removed from your abdomen. That's the same feeling you should be getting from this breathing exercise. If you want a video dedicated to stretches, comment down below. These are quad stretches. Inhale as you open up those rib cages, and exhale. Pretend you are hugging a huge stability ball. Inhale. Let's dive into our first exercise. Remember to keep your back on the floor. Do not raise your back off the ground. We are starting with heel extensions. Inhale as you extend your leg and exhale whilst lifting your pelvic floor as you bring your heel back, driving it into the ground to create extra tension. Focus on your pelvic floor. If you master that, the whole exercise will be easier for you. We're going to be doing one leg at a time, focusing on each leg at a time. Let's switch over to the other leg. Remember to breathe every time you are extending your leg. Inhale as you extend and exhale as you bring it back.
Somebody lied, started discussing fighting, so don't touch me, please.
Jumping into exercise number 2. Inhale as you lower one leg to the side, keeping the other leg as stable as possible. Note that my hips are not rotating at all. Exhale and lift your pelvic floor as you bring your leg back to the center. Firmly press your back into the ground. Don't lift your back. Let's switch to the other leg. Remember not to rotate your hips at all. Inhale as you lower one leg to the side, keeping your knee as stable as possible. That other knee should be stable. Let's dive into our next exercise. Inhale as your knee pushes back to your abdomen. Exhale as your leg extends out. Lower back should be firmly pressed on the ground at all times. Remember that. Exhale as your leg extends out. Inhale as your knee pushes back in. If this is too advanced for you, you can put the other leg on the ground. We're jumping into modified plank. Breathe into your ribs and hold it there, keeping that pelvic floor tightly engaged. Hold it. Hold it. And exhale as we change. Breathe into your ribs. And we change into our next exercise. We are going to activate our glutes. Bring your knees at a 90-degree angle. Inhale as you move your hips up and relax. Then exhale while lowering your hips, engaging your pelvic floor whilst on the ground. Imagine like you're clamping a blueberry. That's what you're supposed to be doing with your pelvic floor as you're doing this motion. Jumping into our next exercise, engaging your core and pelvic floor again as you open up your clamshells. Exhale and inhale as you close your clamshells, and also engaging your pelvic floor whilst closing your clamshells. Switch to the other side. Engage your core and pelvic floor. Remember to breathe. Inhale as you close your clamshells, and exhale as you open your clamshells. Let's dive into our 7th exercise. Your back should be firmly on the ground, and keep pulsing and breathing as we have been practicing. Keep pulsing. Remember to do these exercises every single day if you want to see any results happening. Results don't just happen when you do an exercise routine for one day and go back to the old habits the next day. It doesn't work like that. to our next exercise. Elbows under shoulders. Your knees will support you. Keep a neutral spine. We are going to scoop our lower belly as you lift your abdomen area, and whilst you are still there, engage your pelvic floor. As you go down, exhale and look up. Inhale as you lift your abdomen area. Exhale as you go down. Focus on your breathing and remember to engage your pelvic floor as well. Let's jump into broken clamshells. They're just the same as the clamshells we did earlier. The only difference is that I'm rotating the upper leg. Engage your core and pelvic floor as you open up your clamshells. Inhale as we close your clamshells. Exhale as you open them up. Switch to the other side. Engage in your pelvic floor whilst closing your clamshells. Knees apart and stretch our arms as we get into a child's pose, continuing to breathe. Keep your head on the mat and breathe in and out, in and out. This is our last exercise for today's session. Please do comment down below if you have a specific exercise routine you'd want to see me doing next week. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you again on Sunday. Love you lots.